Hey YouTubers, my name is David, and I recently started a channel called Crypto Transparency. The reason for this is that, like a lot of you out there, I got burned with BitConnect, and I don't want to lose any more of my money. So I wanted to do some research, I spent some time, and I got some information I think will be very useful. One thing I want to discuss is a coin that I recently ran across after doing my research called Thorncoin. Very interesting and doesn't seem like another BitConnect scam. Doesn't come across as a Ponzi. I think it's something that we can all make some money at. So stick around and let me give you a little insight into what I found, and then you can decide for yourself. Okay, so here's the white paper for Thorncoin. Let's start out with this. We'll go through it and I'll give you my thoughts on it, and let's see what you think. Okay, so as you can see on the welcome page, they talk about passive income. Primary coin is to bring a solid, long-term, well-managed platform to the market. Open source financial, blah, blah, blah. The interesting thing on this is about the passive income, which is good. It means while you're sleeping, you're still going to be making money. Okay, so next up, we've got the tech specs. Coin is an ERC20 token built on the Ethereum blockchain using smart contracts. I know to a lot of you that really doesn't mean much, so let me give you a quick explanation. The Ethereum is a blockchain system, and basically the blockchain is a digital ledger that's publicly shared, and it's constantly updated. It's what we saw when we invested in Bitcoin, and when you got your receipt, you clicked on that link, and it showed you everything that was going on, where you needed to get the three confirmations. ERC20 is basically a list of rules for Ethereum token. It allows the developers to accurately predict how the new tokens will function. And when they have these rules, it just means that projects don't have to be redone each time a new token is released. So it saves them time, and it also saves them a lot of money. Also, Thorncoin has a total supply of 9 million. The ICO supply is 6.2 million. You got staking of 1.8 million. I think Bitcoin had was 25 million, I believe, was the max, whatever it was. Anyway, so that's good. Now, they've also got a buyback program, which is real interesting. I'll get into that in a moment. But this looks really good. It looks, the more I look at this, the more legitimate it looks. Okay, as we look at the benefits, it can't be shut down. Ethereum can't be shut down, which guarantees stability. So the system itself is going to be very stable. Customizable transactions via the smart contract applications. Now, smart contract applications means basically that you avoid the middleman. It's the equivalent of when you make a deposit in the bank and they tell you have to wait 24 hours or 48 hours. With the smart contracts, it's instantaneous transactions. If you remember with Coinbase, and I mentioned Coinbase because that's what I've used. It's what I'm still using a lot of the time because I still do a little bit of trading on Bitcoin. But basically what happens is it's the equivalent of going to a vending machine. You want to buy a package of chips. You put your Ethereum token in or Bitcoin token in, hit the button, boom, it's right there. It's like within 15 seconds, the transaction occurs. Every transaction will be conditioned to the various users who participate. They have lower transaction fees compared to Bitcoin. And every transaction is recorded and verified on the Ethereum platform. So there's going to be a confirmation, plus there'll be a ledger of every transaction that you do. Okay, so some of this stuff sounds like it's kind of repeating itself. The primary aim is a solid long-term lending platform. So they're not looking to go out of business anytime soon. And hopefully they're not going to wind up being another BitConnect. And they're working on the exchange. They want to create a stable long-term lending platform that people can trust as a steady passive income. So they're not looking to get in and get out. From what I'm reading, it looks like they're looking for the long term, which is really what we want. Okay, here now the wallets that can be used that are ERC20 compliant. Remember, ERC20 is a list of rules that the developers use. to make sure that the coin is functioning the way it should. The ones that they are suggesting is My Ether Wallet, Mist, and MetaMask. I use MetaMask because it's very simple. Okay, so the problems that they see. No long-term vision or attention to building a thriving community. So they want to hear from us. They want us to create a community environment where we can all share and we can all understand what's going on. We didn't have that with BitConnect. They're saying a lending platform with poor development teams, build templates, websites without giving thought to the architecture of the site or how to deal with high volumes of traffic, which is, once again, what we experienced. Business launched without in-depth cryptocurrency knowledge needed to really develop a usable currency, which is what Thorncoin has done. They've created something that will be able to be used. And basically, they've got a platform that's hosted so that it won't crash when we're doing the ICO. Whether you're investing or the day that it opens, it should not crash. So you should feel confident that it's going to be pretty stable. Why are we different? We should all feel comfortable reading this. We've heard that many times before. They're saying they've meticulously planned the roadmap and developed a long-term business plan, and they have a high-quality, passionate team of developers and traders and fund managers and blockchain experts. Management team has extensive experience. The interesting thing is in terms of servers, no expense has been spared. So the servers that it's hosted on will allow them to scale across multiple servers and give an optimal experience during the ICO and prospectively in the years ahead. So what they're saying is that they've spent money on servers, so they are not going to crash. They have backup servers. Everything looks like it's good. From what I'm reading here, wallets will never be locked in like other ICOs, so you can withdraw your funds at any time. That's something you couldn't do with BitConnect. And just to review, they have low fees, peer-to-peer, high security, privacy. Interesting thing is at the bottom here, you see it says that they are going to reduce the supply from 9 million to 8 million by taking 10% of the company profits every 6 months to do a buyback with the tokens, and not just keep them in reserve, but actually destroy the tokens. So they won't be able to re-release them. So by decreasing the amount every 6 months, the price will start to shoot up again. I don't know if that's possible. What do you do, after you've taken back so many tokens? I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if it's legal. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but it sounds good. And I've seen it happen in the stock market, where a stock is down, the company does a buyback on the stock, and the price goes up because there's fewer stocks. Fewer shares available. So it definitely sounds legit. And they're saying they're going to start that in June of 2018. So it's something to look forward to. Okay, so here are the different phases. They already did the pre-sale, which was January 18th. Let's see, today is January 24th. So they're up to 90 cents. Let's see. Yep, and then we've got up till the 27th. And I really wouldn't worry if you don't get until the 27th. It's not a big deal. Mostly my thing is I look to get in anywhere under $1. Okay, but if it's $1.10, $1.20, I think this is going to go through the roof. I like their business model. I think they've got a lot of good things in here. They have a lending platform, which sounds pretty good. They've also got staking available. But there's a few more slides I want to go through, and I'll tell you about that. Okay, 4 ways to earn on our platform. Obviously, trading, going in and out of the market. Lending, you get the daily interest, and you can take that out daily. Staking, where if you keep money in your wallet, you get, I think it starts out at 12% and then slowly goes down to, I think, 9 or 8% each quarter. Referrals, as well, and everyone has referrals. I mean, I drive for Uber and Lyft. We have referrals. All these programs have referrals, so that's not a big deal. Now, the external exchanges are going to be up shortly. Their internal exchange is under development and will launch without fail on February 15th. Mind you, they said without fail, come hell or high water, no matter what happens, February 15th, that exchange is going to be live. I don't know if that means that they're going to be on the external exchanges the same day, but I'm sure within a few days they will be. And they're going to be on major exchanges also, like Coin Exchange, Livecoin, and Cryptopia. I have an account on Cryptopia also, so I'm glad to see that. That's another reason that makes me think that this is really a legitimate opportunity. Now, they do say here that there's a minimal capital lock. We don't believe in locking in your money for long-term loans. So here's our minimum capital lock, which allows you to access your loan once you reach a number of days shown in the chart below. I don't know if that means you can take out the principal, what you actually invested originally, anytime, or if it just means the interest. That I'm not positive about. But they do give the days here. $100 to $1,000. You got 260 days, and you can just go down and read that. And that'll give you a little more information. And once again, this is all available at www.thorncoin.com. Just click on white paper. Okay, people, so there you have it. Those are the white papers. Like I said, I think it looks pretty good. These things are very risky, and I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell the future, but I think as an investment, it sounds pretty legit. It sounds a heck of a lot more legitimate than BitConnect did. My recommendation, if you're going to invest anything, I would start out with less than $500, put some money in, see what happens. There's always a possibility when it opens that it's going to crash. I've put in $200 and I got in at the 90-cent mark. I got 190, 185 or 190. I don't have it up in front of me, but I think it was like 190 units or 190 coins. If that goes up, that's great. If not, I'm thinking about maybe doing half in lending, maybe do some staking. We'll see. I've got to see what happens when it opens in February. So anyway, that's my suggestion. I'll put a link down below. If you want to click on that, it'll bring you right in. Even if you don't want to invest, okay, I would suggest sign up and see what happens. Maybe maybe you have a goal. Maybe in 3 months you'll look at this and say, hey, you know what? This really is a good investment. Then again, maybe it won't even be here. But signing up allows you to go in and to see everything that the site has to offer at least. And you can watch everyone. Also, I will be totally transparent with you. As my investment hopefully grows, that's my hope, I'll be coming on here. I'll be making videos and I'll let you see what's happening with mine. I'll tell you what I'm doing. You can follow what I'm doing. You can invest if you want to. If you don't want to and you just want to watch this for fun, get an idea of what's going on, that's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, but once again, I'll have the link below. Sign up, whether you decide to invest or not. It's always good. Have a great week, everybody.